let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna lose control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna lose control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove this could be the day I die. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer, sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna lose control when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove this could be the day I die. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer, sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna lose control when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. We're finally back here with one of the most anticipated matches. I mean, semi-finals here. The second semi-finals, basically. यहाँ पर diversity and team quiet is totally ready here to clash out in this semi-finals of the Bounty Cup. So the map uh, जो इस specifically पहला map जो है यहाँ पर हम sunset पे जो है खेलेंगे with the team diversity being on the defense and team quiet being on the attack alongside me is none other than Inshu.
Hi guys, कैसे हो सब?
So अब यहाँ पर थोड़ी कॉम का अगर हम डिस्कस करें तो we are seeing that there's a SOA, as the initiate and the initiate at the initiator obviously. and two initiators basically coming in from the side of Quiet here. We have the Neon and then Clove and Vice. स्पेसिफिकली जब से साइफर का वो जो डब्बा खास तौर पे जो बी साइड पर टूटा है उसके बाद से वाइस ही यूजुअली या डेडलॉक ज़्यादातर इस्तेमाल होती है बट वी हैव नाफे ऑन साइफर ऑन द अदर हैंड तो चाहे वो डब्बा हो ना हो साइफर इज साइफर आई बिलीव दैट इज़ अ बेटर सेंटिनल इन माई ओपिनियन बट तुम बताओ इंशू व्हाट आर यू फीलिंग स्पेंसर गोइंग विद गेको इट्स अ बिट ऑफ ए quite the comp sort of a picks, you know, जो आप बिल्कुल casually थोड़ा खेलते हो, but it could work out pretty well.
मुझे लगता है अच्छा कॉम्प है काफी
Blinding crack.
डाइवर्सिटी का लाइक
चलो
Blinding.
देखते
अगर
हैं
अगर
अभी.
साइफर खेलना
Retrieving
आता हो
flash.
तो लाइक दे कैन डू बेटर क्योंकि हमने साइफर की तौहीन होते हुए भी देखी है
Exactly.
गाइस आज उर्दू में कास्टिंग होगी प्रॉपर
Go.
शुद्ध
इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह. खैर pretty quiet here so far. मिड पे जो है यहाँ पर टीम डाइवर्सिटी जो है सॉरी टीम क्वाइट जो है स्लोली अप्रोच कर रही है टुवर्ड्स द ए साइड जो काफ़ी पैक्ड है बाय द वे आई मीन नॉट फ्रॉम द इन
या
साइड बट पीपल आर देयर यू नो बाउंड्री तक dark side slowly a bit you know towards the main here you know looking at that specific angle हमारे neon almost whole team is coming from elbow तो
Gotta
Spencer
go.
की यहाँ पे oh no the wire oh wait how did they dodge that wire so well बहुत closely थी वो wire but either way beautiful entry side में entry हो चुकी है यहाँ पर diversity is struggling a bit here but Zonda को double peak से दो निकाल दे रहे हैं. Now it's a 4 versus 4. The setup was a bit off. I'm not gonna lie, but it could have been really
Last
bad.
player
We have the
standing.
diversity. Dark Sire finishing off with those two, but third pick with that. हमारी diversity ले जाती है हमारा इनका जो pistol round है. Pretty fast. It could have gone to any of the sides actually, you know. टीम क्वाइट और टीम डाइवर्सिटी दोनों ही बहुत क्लोज थी टू फिनिश इट ऑफ बट
Spike
हियर
defused.
हमारे डार्क साइड कम्स इन द रेस्क्यू गेट्स 3 पिक्स एंड फिनिशेस इट ऑफ
Blinding. Retrieving flash.
ओके टीम हमारी जो है क्वाइट यू नो बिट ऑफ ए टुवर्ड्स द मिड हियर
या
हाँ तो यहाँ पर स्पाइक भी हमारे पास ब्रीच लेकर आई थिंक इज क्वाइट नॉट रियली श्योर what they're going to be executing here maybe get a couple picks you know hopefully because obviously there are going to be a lot of guns here coming in हमारी diversity
There.
की side से so it's going to be a hard match but they're planning to break that more
Last
here
place.
जैसे वो इनको आ चुकी है again Gecko could get a good amount of kills on but he dies off here bit of a classic enough almost gets another one but
Blocking sight.
हमारे सोवा जो है
या
हाँ सासोआ उनको ले जाते हैं वहाँ पर
Spike planted.
attackers a bit of a trouble here you know considering the fact that they are pretty much low but guns अभी भी defenders के पास हैं और specters हैं
Flash out!
specifically, so it could be really
Last
but
player
Zonda,
standing.
no freaking way Zonda gets 2 picks balances it off and quiet unexpectedly how did they
हाँ भाई
Um,
जीत गया यार
how did they manage to you know the approach market approach was perfect
Yeah.
actually बहुत perfectly it kind of helped them you know it kind of definitely you know इस round के लिए specifically जो है बहुत अच्छी approach थी I was not expecting के you know ले जाएंगे against diversity but there we go beautifully executed here got 3 you know got I guess 2 specters here for free or 3 maybe anyways
peeking.
coming back into the round here. सेफ पर आ चुकी है हमारी डिफेंडर्स वाले। यहाँ पर दो बंदे जो हैं एक ही तरफ हैं। I mean,
पुश कर
they
रहा
could potentially die right now by
है
so I don't know, they're dead.
Taken out.
I don't know
नाइस
why Darkseid decided to just
Woman.
peek it off again,
Take
considering
flight.
the fact he knows he has a Spectre, and you can't really compete against the spamming Spectre with just a classic. So, anyways, a bit of a mishap there coming
There.
from Darkseid,
He
but
was
the
Go, go.
team, my team, आ चुकी है side पर once again from the market. Oh,
oh,
no, Spencer hiding in that little corner.
Wire.
Soa gets slowly down.
not forget now.
Zonda, Nafe, Sentinels.
Launching thorns.
You know,
Started on
Sentinels
fire.
got a Sentinel down there. Now it's just Spencer and Tempest all alone with two Sheriffs. Not much you can do there, but let's see if they get a couple picks, you know. Maybe one or two.
Angle actually.
Dizzy's up. Dizzy's down.
Last player standing.
Zonda is on fire right now. Like, वो बहुत अच्छे बैठ लगा रहे हैं.
People
Need a
are
drop.
all the same. Predictable.
सोवा का नाम क्या है? दो लोग डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए हैं और हमारे यहाँ पे P10 आ गया है. From
There's a lot of, you know, we've been seeing so much delay right now so far.
Team White.
And now, and there's a P10 coming in, so bit of a, you know, quite the problem right now in Pakistan, but क्या ही कर सकते हैं हम इस बारे में. So I guess
चारों का
we're just
डिस्कस
gonna
कोई
have to
नहीं है.
wait. I mean, if we compare the situations here, दोनों teams की जो हैं guns यहाँ पे, this is a round that is very crucial for team diversity to acquire, because उसके बाद इनकी economy थोड़ी down हो जाएगी. In comparison हमारी attackers को अगर देखा जाए तो damn, they have a lot of money, a lot of credits that they can potentially, even if they throw away some of them, they're still going to be able to afford rifles for 2 consecutive rounds. So let's see what is exactly going to be happening here after the P10, but this is a sort of an opportunity if you think about it, you know, for the teams to kind of discuss, because there are no rules like, you know, the means of riot, for example, where you just cannot really be discussing anything mid, you know, these pauses and stuff. But there we go, they have, it's like a free timeout, you know, अगर इसके बारे में सोचो तो you could use that time to discuss a couple of things, you know. So let's see. We're waiting on. We're waiting on someone. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I just yawned on stream. My bad. Well, let's just wait and, you know, see when the player is going to be reconnecting, and then we'll get back shortly.
आ गए हैं दोनों. Let's see. I think इनके दोनों players reconnect हो गए हैं, so still P10 है.
I think reconnection हो गई है यहाँ पर, and hopefully they just we unpause and, you know, continue with our match. There we go. The signal for R is here.
Okay. The match is starting.
Team Quiet kind of making their way towards B here. However, the side is occupied here by Cypher, which they know now because have a cage
They
to head
found my
to the
wire.
ho chuka hai, the one way. The wire has been broken, so kind of an easy entry to into the side, but again, uh, but they're kind of back off हो रहे हैं यहाँ पर A की तरफ यहाँ पर space ले चुका है Demon and Soa. It could be a bit of a problem. Oh, there we go. There we go. Breach को info आ चुकी है यहाँ
Revealing
पर.
area.
Tempest को basically. I think हाँ yeah, it's Tempest. Tempest को info आ चुकी है यहाँ पर team की. And यहाँ पर team जो है A ही execute करने जा रही है. And
I think सारे retake पे खेलेंगे.
हाँ, the Vice ult coming in, the pretty early ult coming in from our quiet side, with
I think they
Zonda.
could save that ult for like after no?
They could, but usually you use your Vice ult to, clear out the site,
Yeah.
in the beginning. But that's fine. Yeah, you could use it for post time as well. There we go. Oh, beautiful shots coming in from Demons.
Last player
Head down
standing.
it. Darksire gets one. Can he get another one? But he tries to escape that stun. But it just doesn't work out. Zonda gets him there at the end, and
My
now
advice?
it's 1-3.
Don't get shot.
Quite going pretty strong so far.
Yeah, no, agree.
Let's see what this is gonna be.
Like उनके economy अब full over हो चुकी है.
Oh yeah, they are overloaded right now. They are going pretty well right now. So let's see. Diversity seeming to be a bit of a trouble here. Limited by here, but Darkstar is going for a Vandal. Even though it's not the best amount of shares that he has. Let's see. The team is towards the A here, but Spike is a bit shuffled up, to where it's not really confirmed where they're actually going to be going. Darkside hiding in a really nasty spot. It could be really bad if you think about it. Look at Sunblue. Sunblue could potentially make its way towards the mid
No one
and
knows
not.
what.
Oh no, the drone. The drone is going to
Spot
spot
him.
him. He is there. Oh,
my God.
beautiful.
What a
Sunblue.
yeah.
The only Vandal that they invested is down. Rick Grimes gets slowly Diversity already in a trouble. Spencer hiding in the corner, but Sunblue he's just fearless right now.
He's on
He is
fire
running
right
into
now.
that side, getting all those picks.
Last player standing.
Whiff coming in from Tempest here. Demon gets him down, and now it just lies on the hands of Nafik. Pick.
Trick
Oh,
shot.
beautiful.
Spike planted.
Good shot here on the head there, but
Standing ahead.
so एंड में उसको ले जाते हैं एंड विद दैट क्वाइट गेट्स देयर consecutive, I don't, third consecutive round, I believe. So
Need a drop.
let's see. This is going a bit of a trouble here for Diversity so far, but it's going to be a thrilling match. I can already sense it from here because जो हमारा attack, I don't really exactly remember because of my break from Valorant about Sunset's map, but I feel like defense is much easier either way, but not sure. It seems to be like the
Yeah, I
attack is-
agree. Defense and the easier. Yeah.
So but I'm not really sure, of course, in the competitive play, but
कुछ भी
there
हो
is
सकता है।
nobody on side except Cypher जो retake के लिए एक तरह से खेलने की plan कर रहे हैं because he's not exactly in the side. He's in the market. The breach is also coming in, good ult, but there's nobody on the side. That's what I was talking about. He's playing from the market. Not the best decision. He just missed all of his wires there. So, but at least he got the
Camera
cam,
taken
which
out.
has been broken, by the way. So it was pretty useless. The whole setup. The breach's ult was also useless, by the way. It kind of got wasted because nobody was even there. So
Cage triggered.
either way, oh my goodness,
my
what a timing here, Nafik. Londa gets slowly down. Spencer, good cover there. Darkside was almost down.
One
Darkside
enemy
is
remaining.
So bad. But looks like there was another winner for this round as well. Team Quiet is just not quiet today. That's for sure. Unstoppable right now so far. Their timeout already coming in from Diversity. There's a lot to discuss, There's a lot to discuss. Let's see.
क्या ये टाइम आउट इनके लिए फायदेमंद होगा?
Hopefully.
Yeah. I think they really need a time out to discuss some stuff. आपकी क्या प्रेडिक्शन है? क्या लगता है कौन जीतेगा? एरविन बताएं,
जी।
क्या लगता है कौन जीतेगा? क्या प्रेडिक्शन?
I cannot really say once, okay, from this stage obviously, but I believe Quiet might actually take this map because अब because जो veto हो रहा होगा जब तो हमें उस वक्त नहीं पता ना कि किसने कौन सा map decide किया है अपने लिए.
या
So I believe with the way Quiet is playing, this seems to be like their strong map and not the selection of team diversity. I think diversity का जो map जो इन्होंने select किया होगा जो इनके फेवर में आया होगा वो नेक्स्ट मैप है या थर्ड मैप है सो आई बिलीव दिस मैप इज डेफिनेटली जो है ना हमारे क्वाइट का पिक हुआ मैप है.
बेस्ट मैप होगा टीम कॉइन का यार.
Not the best, but it's definitely picked by Team Quiet because you definitely don't go for Sunset usually. But Sova gets one good pick.
down, B.
Sun
One
chill.
enemy
Sun
remaining.
Blue needs
Oh
to
hell
chill.
no,
Not
bro.
shots.
Sun
He needs to be
Blue
cooled
needs
down.
to chill. This guy is insane.
कोई इसको
Okay, so
रोको गाइस इतना अच्छा खेलने से प्लीज.
I have not been seeing much of Neon in the tournaments, as much as I've
Yeah.
seen Sun Blue on this map specifically, this performance from Sun Blue, for this
Fabulous.
specific map, so far in the tournament has to be the best Neon
Right here.
performance on any map so far. I'm
That
saying
Sova's
big
mine.
words right now, but I believe what I'm saying is 100% true.
Guys,
So let's
Blinding
मैं
crack.
तो लास्ट टाइम भी टीम क्वाइट के साथ थी आज भी.
और damn भाई यहाँ पर बायस बैठे हैं, इनको किक आउट करो भाई.
Not ready yet.
जो भी
Nafe,
सोच रहा है ना.
Nafe gets a bit of a damage throw. What is he doing? Honestly, I mean,
लेकिन आज इनकी
I
परफॉर्मेंस थोड़ी इस मैप पे थोड़ी लो लो लग रही है मुझे.
exactly. I mean, the Cypher pick is good, but if you are putting your setup on the side, you're not supposed to go towards the main and peak or something. It
नहीं,
costed
अपनी
him
वायर
quite
को
a lot of.
क्रॉस नहीं करना चाहिए.
हाँ, आप अपनी इतनी HP गिरा कर आ गए हैं वहाँ पर 65 पर बैठे हुए हैं, so it's a bit
It's quite
unnecessary.
bangable, yeah.
Exactly.
किलो मिड पे कोई स्कैटर्ड हुए हैं. मुझे तो लगा ये अभी ब्रीच और ये गैको लाइनअप में मर जाएंगे अगर ये लोगों ने पीक दिया.
Let's see, yeah. Damn, this is going quite good. Slowly so far here with 0 kills. In comparison to the demon, both of
30
them are playing
seconds left.
smokes here, so a bit of a down performance coming in from Slowly, who's a very incredible player, by the way. So let's see if he, hopefully he wakes up because wakey होने का time आ गया यहाँ पर.
Launching.
The 15 seconds on the clock. Team has brought in the
seconds
side
left.
pretty swiftly. There's Tempest की तरफ से ult आ गई यहाँ पर. Zonda gets one. Sorry, Blue gets another one.
तो इसको
Oh
रोको
my
गाइस
goodness.
अच्छा खेलने से.
Oh yeah, I think I wouldn't be shocked if Sun Blue actually clutches this. Oh never mind. Spencer
Jinx
puts him
कर दिया.
down.
Jinx
Spencer's
कर
like sit, and there we go. Sun Blue को जो रोक दिया, पर पूरे चारों को कैसे रोकेंगे सोचा है क्या? Rick Grimes, demon behind the box.
Last
Pretty
player
low, but
standing.
there we go. Zonda
Zonda.
gets a 3K down here and finishes it off for his team.
Speak up
Interesting.
and ask questions. Assumptions will only
Team
get us
White
in
is playing
trouble.
so well today that most of them are just getting
Oh,
2Ks
nice
and
KD
3Ks pretty
of
easily.
Sova.
They're good KDAs as well, and getting 2Ks and 3Ks pretty easily in every single round by almost all of the players. So it's very pretty well.
Really great, yeah.
team
Finally,
नजर आ
ओमन
रही
का
है.
एक किल हो गया इनका. Like
हाँ,
now
चलो.
कुछ हो सकता है.
Slowly gets one pick down.
क्या लगता है ज़ोंडा पे पुश हो रहे हैं? I think ज़ोंडा ले जाएगा.
Darkside goes in for that Marshall, but body shot, not much you can do there with the Marshall. But like there's I mean, the team is kind of shuffled up. It's it's a bit of a mid, it's a bit of a B, but the spike is going towards B. That's good. They can do a good fake if they decide to
Or
go.
again,
Never mind.
let's
They've
see.
given the signal towards B. So Team Jet, B
क्या लगता है?
team rotate कर रही थी फिर BI अब now they're rotating back but
मुझे लगता है ओमन
exact
निकाल
No
लेगा
peeking.
diversity read कर गई है इनका जो plan है ना you know they they're specifically quite accurate with their rotates but the side is definitely coming in the hands of quite soon or enough. Look at that. Tempest is down. Their indicator is down. Oh my goodness. I underestimated Dark Side here. Gets one from the Marshall. He's running away, but oh no. What?
Damn.
Did you see how Darkseid played his bait?
Yeah.
He
Planted.
just ran away and they did not let them. He did not let them check that corner where
One
Nafe was
enemy
hiding. Or the
remaining.
sheriff said, "Teen nikal diya." What is going on? Darkseid finishes it off. Finally, diversity
Them sets हो
stepping
रहा
it
है,
up.
guys. Yeah.
Credit goes to Nafe here and Darkseid. I mean,
My
I
bad.
agree,
these
I
both.
agree.
I am so impressed. I mean, I
But
love how.
उसने outlaw statistic निकाली थी. It was outlaw or maybe Marshall?
No, it was a Marshall. The Marshall.
Yeah.
That's the impressive thing. But like, listen, that
What
wasn't
an
even
angle.
the funny part. The funny part was how Darkseid
Yeah,
he
he was
just
hiding
gets
there.
he ran away and they did not check Nafe who was hiding in the corner. तो ये जो है ना Darkseid बेट की तरह भागा है और इनके पीछे दोनों दौड़ लगाई है उन दोनों ने कि इसको निकाले हम मार्शल को इस दौड़ को और उन्होंने फिर चेक ही नहीं किया तो
He
you know
gets
Nafe
to, yeah.
but again Nafika discipline was awesome, you know. Sometimes you whiff. You know, it was a sheriff, so
ऐसा अक्सर
good
होता है,
discipline.
guys. मुझे
Huh.
सिखा दो.
Good aim discipline. Good shots.
Deploying
Your
drone.
accuracy was there. So spike towards the mid. Cypher setup towards the B. Let's see. Well, it's a bit of an off setup, honestly. I'm not sure. Mid को थोड़ा cover किया हुआ है इन्होंने with one of the wire and then one of the wires towards the B close. I mean that wire is pretty useless. Not going to lie unless somebody's really close to it. So slowly. Oh no. This is a crossfire आने वाला है. Either slowly dies or slowly gets both of them. Oh, he died. Oh, he gets both of them. What? He gets both of them somehow.
Guys, Erwin jinx कर रही है, guys. Trust me.
नहीं यार, I just think about it and it just actually happens there. I'm not sure. Uh, I was just giving two situations. उसमें से दूसरी situation true हो गई. Slowly has good aim. I'm telling you, he's a really good player. So he just proved it here. Anyways, Zonda lurking his way towards the B side. I mean, we have
Nice.
two
30
of them in the
seconds
market.
left.
Respect.
Zonda could do a good amount of damage here, but Darkseid is in a better spot. Darkseid, oh, slowly gets the third one. Slowly seems to be in a mood for an ace.
Last player standing.
Oh, and it's not an ace, but Tempest gets Demon down, and now it's the Sun
I think it
Blue
was
here.
safe.
10 seconds left.
Even if he doesn't save, they do have. I mean, I think it's a good decision to save. Actually, they could save if they
Yeah.
want. But it's fine. This still gonna be fine, you know. But yes, last round for Team
No, get the
White, you know,
message.
they need
Leave
to.
it to me.
But look
I'll
at the credits are there actually. You know, they still have the credits they can buy for their
But
teammates.
still, ये round इनके लिए फिर जीतना लाजमी है, वरना फिर
Huh, I
अगर
mean,
वो लोग अपनी
actually,
टीम को भी buy
you
करा
know,
दे तो now they don't have
actually,
that.
the next round as well, some of their teammates can afford
Yeah.
the Vandals, but that's the thing. Two of them are a bit of a low situation here, so it's a crucial round, obviously. With the obviously diversity की economy improve हो जा रही है as soon as they keep losing. So let's see what they have in mind here.
I'm out of here.
You know, quite a good amount of
इन्होंने read कर लिया उनका gameplay.
gone done away. How this guy he just stops their sentinel. You know, being the sentinel, he's kind of diffing Nafe right now so far.
He's
You know, being
sitting
the
in this
soul.
room.
Hold on. Sun Blue gets good. He gets another one. He gets another one. But Spencer trades it off here. But यहाँ पे diversity के लिए
Yeah,
issue
4v2.
आ गया है.
Yeah.
Spencer and Darkseid, both of them are great players. They could finish
I
it
think
off.
ये ले जाएगा दोनों को.
Last player
Oh, he
standing.
whiffed. Spencer, a whiff coming in from Spencer that they couldn't afford right now. Smoke by Demon.
Demon full cash है.
I think
Yeah.
Demon will get him. Demon is going to get him there first. But anyways, he's
Spike
backing off.
planted.
It's fine, you know. It's Team Diversity has enough to purchase weapons for the next round, but he could get a couple picks here, you know, damage some of their economy maybe.
Sorry, dog.
let's see. If it seems like Dark Side. Oh damn. Okay. Goes for the second try, but the crouch, this time just aims it at his head and 3-8.
Last round before the switch.
And now it's going to be, obviously if Diversity gets another round, it's good for them. But attack way, managing a 9-3 could be a really, really, really potential way to secure this map for yourself. So let's see which
Let's
team
see,
is actually going to be. Maybe it's a comeback. Who knows?
अटैक में क्या कमबैक हो सकता है उसका? Let's see. 8-4 होगा या 9-3 होगा? चलो बताओ.
I believe it's probably going to be 9-3. But let's see. I have a feeling. I just don't know. Darkstar has made its way all the way towards, the main, by the way. So look at Sanju. Let's see if the trips, the trips nobody's watching. These trips are useless. But again, there's Cypher there. He saw him there. Sun Blue knows that Cypher is there. So either he goes for that push or just backs off a little bit. Smoke in their hand. Thieves are there in the smoke here. They got the plant. Nafe gets the bing. So it's a pretty good. Vice's ult being invested here. There's so much ult for post ban. Nafe gets one. He was low. He wasn't supposed to get anybody. But there we go. He traded that life off. Oh damn. There's so much crossfire. There's so much trades coming in. Lapper, Donda, and now it's one in the hands of Spencer.
It's 8-4.
There we go. It's a 4-8. I predicted it wrong. Damn. I underestimated Diversity here, but let's see.
Switching sides.
So far, not bad coming in from the attackers, but look at their KDAs. The defense. Nobody's on a positive KDA, but I believe is attack में ये change होने वाला है. Because the way Team Quiet has been playing, it seems like attack is much simpler. But let's see. I personally enjoy attacking on this map, so let's see if Team Diversity is willing to secure this map or giving it away to Team Quiet.
मुझे तो है कि Team Quiet जीतेगी.
I don't have all
Wait,
day.
let's see क्या होता है. Comeback भी तो आ सकता है. ये लोग भी इनकी तरह खेल रहे हैं almost.
Spike's going towards the A, two of them going towards B, maybe get a fake here, there you go. The fake! The fake! I mean, it's kind of a fake, because देखो team कितनी तेज rotate हो गई है. And they could get the whole A side right now if they want Team Diversity,
But I think
basically.
Sova is going back to A, because जिस तरीके से वो लोग B पे खेल रहे हैं.
It's pretty
Yes,
slow,
yeah.
there's no much action going on, so obviously A की तरफ जो
Because
है
their Roman
teams
is low. Yeah.
stack up तो हो चुकी है, but वही बात है कि दोनों का जो rotate time है, both of the teams pretty much similar, so it's going to be dependent on crossfire. क्या gun fight होगी हम यहाँ पर उस पे सारा result depend होगा. But
Yeah.
Soar Breach, watching from a very far apart here, then we have Soar from the spawn, so could be anything actually. They're gonna spam that smoke because sometimes
30 seconds
you
left.
find people in the smoke here.
Spike
The
planted.
spike has been planted, so and now they're gonna play that post plant, but let's see how Team Quiet is actually going to be retaking. अगर ये pistol जीत जाए तो there's a huge potential to win. Oh no, Darkstar gets one, gets traded off.
One enemy
Nafe,
remaining.
Spencer, Nafe, both of them doing a
Last
pretty
player
well-known job.
standing.
Zonda, no way. Slowly, he's pretty low. He's 50 HP. He could potential. Oh no, he's not gonna. Zonda is low himself, so the timing.
Oh my god, yeah, it was insane.
This clutch
Zonda,
is
yeah,
insane. The
Clutch.
clip that you would put in your library, because honestly, मतलब क्या जबरदस्त clutch किया है यार इस बंदे ने. 3k 20 HP versus 50 HP, but उसने जिस तरह mind game वहाँ खेली है, making his opponent think कि ये diffuse कर रहा है उस वक्त. Even I would have been confused at that particular moment. And obviously gone for the push because जाहिर है धड़क रहा होता है दिल कि कहीं diffuse ना हो जाए. And that's exactly what slowly fell for. Unfortunately, this is a bit of a downfall.
पूरा A से जाके फिर mid गया था and then
हाँ, ये the team probably will be discussing how slowly, uh, took so much time to actually join up
yeah.
his teammates there, and बहुत late आए थे वो, but oh, beautiful, that was a good
Slowly,
try, a good dink.
slowly.
Slowly again 10 HP पे छोड़ दिया बेचारे को, वो जा रहा है वापस. He has to play safe now, or else the team is going to be losing their smokes. थोड़ा इन्होंने फोर्स किया हुआ है इधर ना, तो ये बड़ा बुरा हो सकता है for team diversity if they lose, because they won't be able to afford their main guns as well even if they lose this. तो अब थोड़ा मसला है diversity के लिए यहाँ पर in terms of economy, but let's see.
फायदेमंद भी हो सकता है.
हमारे पास
Maybe.
dark side के पास outlaw है. Donda gets वो जो निकाला था शिकार अपना, पहले पकड़ा था वो, finally
yeah.
Zonda ने ले लिया है. So Zonda
That's
gets
a good pick.
gets good pick, but he gets traded off instantly. Now Darkside goes for that demon pick with that outlaw. Beautiful pick though. It's balanced off to a 3 versus 3. So यहाँ पर anything is actually
30 seconds left.
possible. And now just have to play a good post plant. But let's see how team Quiet is going to be doing this.
I think timing हो गई है. बहुत गंदी वाली. Check it.
Oh, both the duelists. But the time is ticking. Spencer's position is pretty obvious. There we go. He takes him down. Good recon. Oh, Darkside is pretty low. Darkside, जो है,
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
why?
Oh hell no. bro.
I'm sorry. What? The sun blue cam that just I saw, the kill that I just saw. What did I see? Excuse me. That was a no scope outlaw. Unblinded basically, because smoke mein you didn't even see that somebody was there, but he just went for that no scope shot and actually hit. Incredible, man. This guy is outshining himself right now. It doesn't matter what KD you have, it doesn't matter how many kills you have, how much you're on the leaderboard, but Team Quiet has a lot to pay to Sun Blue for this map specifically. But either way, we're heading towards here. Diversity, bit of a trouble here, a bit of a whiff as well coming in from that judge. But Demon is pretty close, so oh no, Sun Blue gets Darkside there. Outlaw se le lete hain inko, but
Oh my god.
he tries for the classic, but doesn't work out.
I'm out of here. One enemy remaining.
That's a nice try. That's a nice try, but either way,
I think diversity of
This reminds me of
what
this one
other
time when
theory, I don't know.
I agree. There's so much
Never mind.
Chaos happening.
exactly.
Yeah.
And honestly, there are a couple players that they're playing a bit of a, I would say, a bit faded and off. Obviously, these times are a bit you would say with resting times, I would say, so it could make sense about that. But either way, Team Quiet is right now fully pumped up, so you can't say it for Team Quiet. There we go, Darkside going in for that elbow push here. Slowly यहाँ पर ये आगे में कर रहे हैं अब सन या फिर इनको ले जाएंगे या इनको ये ले जाएंगे. There we go, Darkside, no way, Darkside dies off there, but slowly fades it off. Slowly, how did he be there? Actually get Sun Blue को भी ले जाते हैं. 3K coming in from slowly. I think it's a 4K.
One enemy remaining.
And are we gonna see an ace? It's an ace. Then he knows Demon is there. They're not gonna give him the ace here. He's running away. Maybe, hopefully, he could get a couple picks here. Oh, beautiful. That was a good click, yard. Oh no! He gets
Yeah. No ace, no time, no ace.
the ace is gone. But again, at least they get one. They get a round here, so. Guys, Demon was very determined to, not let
Get it, yeah.
Slowly get that ace. So.
हमने नहीं किया तो आप भी नहीं करोगे ऐसे ऐसे.
Anyways, finally a round for Team Diversity, and hopefully थोड़ा ही करते रहें क्योंकि इनके पास they just have two chances right now. Team Quiet के पास बहुत बड़ा margin है right now here, so. But again, the guns are not there fully, so it's just 2 rifles, but oh damn, Darkstar.
My ult's ready.
Oh, Darkstar gets 2 down. Not bad, not bad. Reach, Rick Grimes is down.
ये लोग
I think
बहुत
ये जो
arrogant
अभी
खेलने लग गए
economy
यार।
की economy की issues जो आएंगे ना अभी
Spike
Team
planted.
Quiet की तरफ वो
Last
will
player
give them an
standing.
opportunity to make a comeback, maybe get a couple few
Yep.
rounds.
I agree.
Zonda पे है सारा, but Darkstar.
जिस तरीके से ये लोग आप एग्रो खेल रहे हैं ना, ये लोग पहले ऐसे खेल होता
हाँ,
तो
they're pretty slow.
yeah.
You know the pistols and the fire round जो उनको मिल गया था टीम क्वाइट को, so उधर से इनको एडवांटेज मिला है टीम क्वाइट को, but अब थोड़ा थोड़ा मोमेंटम बिल्डअप हो रहा है टीम डाइवर्सिटी का, so hopefully it's going to be something good, but let's see. So far again NA execution of वो देखो रीड कितना अच्छा कर रहे हैं वो लोग, रीड अच्छा हुआ है यहाँ पर, ए पे यहाँ बहुत बड़े वॉर होने वाली है, I'm telling you. Yeah, okay, never mind. Both of them backed off a bit here, you know. Cypher की trip भी थी यहाँ पर, so आगे हाँ पर वापस आ गए हैं, so that's what I'm saying. Both the sentinels on the opposite sides and all of them packed up towards the
Enemy
same side. What are the odds?
Oh,
Clo-
he gets a pick off now, Faye.
Zonda, this guy is insane. He's not leaving his
Monster on the
fellow sentinel, you know, alive at any cost. So अब देखो यहाँ पर ए एक्सिक्यूशन हो गई है, टीम उधर बुद्धू बन गई है, वो देखो अब वो अब आ रही है, रोटेट कर रही है,
आ गई है।
Not
अभी
ready.
आगे they were still there, you know, they were towards the spawn thinking that it was a B execution, but again अब they obviously team quite take the time दे दिया है इनको, team diversity ने to rotate slowly, get Sundu there. Vice all, there's so much usage going on, it's so hard to explain what's going on. Darkstar gets one, Demon, and now Spencer. That is just unfortunate way to die. Zonda gets a second pick and Team Quiet.
मुझे लगता है उसके फेवर में नहीं जा रहा है
Match
खेलना,
point.
ये लोग एग्रो खेल रहे थे, so it's quite good for them.
Exactly,
But
I
अगर
agree.
stack हुई हुई थी side तो और क्या कह सकते हैं, एग्रो भी नहीं जा सकते थे.
This is
Well,
actually
what-
it, honestly. I mean, यहाँ पर diversity still being able to afford 5 rifles. This is the last round for them, but you know, with the credits, obviously they can't afford for the next round except Tempest. But in general, यहाँ पर Team Quiet जो है, they could potentially win this round because of their momentum. तो अगर ये जीत जाए तो GG's, वरना तो let's see, maybe Team diversity has plans for a comeback. So, but again, in a execution here. Aggressive
Right
थोड़ा
here.
खेल रहे हैं, Darkside made it, you know, his way towards the elbows. Soa इनके सामने आएंगे जो इनको 2 दफा डिफ कर चुके हैं, but this time Darkside diffs him finally. Oh no, the spike.
Spike down A.
The aftershock, how did they lose to that aftershock, man?
I think after
One enemy remaining.
And
Defenders win.
I agree.
What did I
They
Don't
just,
mess
this
with me.
aftershock is just such a legendary weapon so far. Nothing nerfed or something. There's just been used so much since the beginning of the game. So, well, with that, हमारे Zonda Sahab, you know, top fragging for his team just alongside Demon. Beautiful KDAs coming in.
अच्छा खेला है, काफी अच्छा, like
It was a nice try. It was a nice try by Team Diversity, but it's pretty one-sided. Not going to lie. I would say, you know, a good performance by Team Quiet. Ended it pretty soon, so it's now going to be going on the second map, which is either the decider for Team Quiet or it's going to be, you know, another chance for redemption for
Yeah.
Team
जैसे
Diversity.
कीटू
So
ने किया था कल.
exactly, but in the end they just fell short, barely, you know,
Yeah.
just barely. So till then, you know, just take a quick break. हम
See
वेट
you
करते हैं,
soon.
10 मिनट की ब्रेक है,
Yeah.
so हम वापस आ रहे हैं shortly. So till then guys, stay tuned.
This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make 'em all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna lose control when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna lose control when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you.
And we are back here with the second map. अब यहाँ पर जो है ये map basically Quiet के लिए तो decider बन रहा है क्योंकि Quiet defeated diversity in the first map जो sunset था. If for our viewers जो जिन्होंने maybe miss out कर दिया 12-6 से 13-6 से basically they won. अब यहाँ पर Ascent है second map. Pretty strong map for almost every Valorant player. So ये थोड़ा सोचने वाला होगा कि ये किस तरफ जाएगा. But in general तो uh, diversity has to win this no matter what if they want to secure their place for the finals. That will be going against Serenity, by the way, sooner. So let's see which team is going to be taking this one, and hopefully, I'm just gonna say, may the best team win. Honestly.
या आई एग्री. मुझे लगता है वाइज क्वाइट ऑफ नहीं है इस मैप को लेके. मैंने वाइज इतनी खेलती हुई असेंट पे नहीं देखी है.
See, असल में ना in competitive games, if you you know m-
लाइक
watch
या
more, not the typical or the casual comp that I'm talking about, but if you watch that, then it's like it's Vice everywhere. You know, uh, there. I mean, but on this map specifically, Vice use तो होती है, but usually लोग Cypher,
साइफर.
Killjoy
या
basically, not
केजे
even
केजे
Cypher.
ज्यादा अच्छा. या
KJ is like the most common, and then
लाइक
अगर प्राय
केजे.
2 duelist जाने का दिल कर रहा होता है किसी को तो वो deadlock चले जाते हैं most probably. But Vice pretty much the one in the meta right now. But it's not. देखो हमने I don't know. Just like I was saying ना in the first map कि बहुत comp और casual pick लिया था diversity ने, and what happened,
हाँ.
you saw it for yourself.
Right here.
तो
Right here. Could have a
obviously वो
drop.
सिर्फ comp का मसला नहीं था, वो थोड़ा personal, वो
Could have a
जाहिर है
drop.
in game और भी issues थे, factors थे, but वही बात हुई, थोड़ा casual
एग्री.
comp था. Huh, but here I think Chamber, just like if we remember for Serenity, we had Kenshiro on Chamber on Ascent as
Yep,
well.
yep, yep.
So
I remember.
Baki pretty much the casual comp coming in from Diversity once again. A bit of a different sort of a pick from Quiet, but in general to same ही है. Let's see. यहाँ पर team Quiet is attacking, and we have them with the spike towards the B जहाँ पर Cypher ने setup किया हुआ है. Bit of an uh, a bit of an off sort of a setup, but let's see. I mean, it's the wire for Jet, obviously.
Yep.
you know and by the way, this Jet was playing Sova on the last map, so I'm
हाँ.
interested to see how they're actually going to be countering. I mean, so weird to play initiator and then you're suddenly playing duelist here. So either way, it would be bad अगर ये dash अगर ये इनके पास updraft है ही नहीं. So that's what I'm saying. This wire is pretty much useless. It's not gonna do anything. Nafe is kind of abusing my Cypher right now, and I'm very very sad. Either way, यहाँ पर एक वायर जो है इस हाउस के पास भी लगाई हुई है, बट टीम जो है स्टार्ट स्पॉन की तरफ से मार लेते हैं,
Spike
उनको
down, B.
इंस्टेंटली ट्रेड ऑफ कर
30
दिया गया है.
seconds left.
Tempest gets drawn up from the back,
Last
and
player
oh
standing.
damn. Bit of a timing here, Spencer. Soa को sorry, Jet को निकाल देते हैं. Now it's the Sun Blue
Team
on
Ace.
Chamber left at the end, जो by the way duelist खेल रहे थे, I
Yeah.
believe. Neon
Neon
खेल
खेल
रहे
रहे
थे.
थे.
And we're seeing Darkseid on Neon this time. So can he match the play that we were seeing from Sun Blue on the last
Blue,
map?
yeah.
Let's see. I'm not sure.
This should do.
I think ये वही setup करेंगे अभी भी.
हाँ, अब कर भी लें तो I guess it's a bit
Favorable होगा.
not fine
This goes
either way
here.
because he's still not buying his updraft.
Oh, this is a nice
So I think that's not a good setup coming in from Nafe, because ये बिल्कुल purely based on the gunfight यहाँ पर ये जीते थे, not based on the setup.
Yeah.
Again, वैसे चलो अपना वो काम तो एक तरह से सोच के पूरा कर ही रहे हैं, putting the wire for Jet in case he updrafts, but either way, not the best. Team quite a bit.
Then Blue gets a pick of them.
There we
Is
go.
down.
Good early pick coming in. The smoker is down. It's a good advantage for team Quiet. They could use that for their favor. Team, oh damn. इंस्टेंटली जोंडा को भी डार्क साइड ने फिर छोड़ा नहीं है यहाँ पर 4 वर्सेस 4 पे आ चुकी है बात हमारी ज़ेना और सोवा are on site
Ah,
blue this dude is insane his aim is amazing the chamber is a really good pick for him oh no it's a
Spike
bad decision
planted.
for Jet to push dark side here but either way spike to plant ho chuka hai and it seems like Team White could actually pull this off if they want, you know. They've got some of the guns. Not bad. Now this guy is insane on the sheriff. Rick Grimes can start side with the classic.
Last
What is going on?
player
Spencer
standing.
whips,
Thrifty.
and Demon gets Spencer down in the end. I mean, I want to talk about how they, you know, Nafe, his sheriff specifically. You know, we've seen that, you know, some his sheriff is just really good, actually, really good. So, kind of.
अगर सेंसर वहाँ वेस्ट ना करते तो शायद ये
हाँ,
राउंड उनके फेवर में
थोड़ा
होता
बहुत हाँ
एंड प्लस वो उनका बोनस राउंड था या बाय राउंड था मे बी
हाँ it's a buy round and they failed
हाँ
to execute it so well played ये बिल्कुल same पिछले round की तरह हुआ है
यप
dark you know diversity I think they won their buy round or something I'm not sure something तो कुछ तो हुआ था बिल्कुल similar हुआ था 1-1 पे था फिर 1-2 हो गया था खैर
और
dark side early pick हो गई यहाँ पर you know बहुत बड़ा disadvantage में diversity but after losing their buy round so now they're on the sheriffs अब यहाँ पर team जो है हमारी quite you know making its way towards me with the guns and is it alone हमारे jet ने ही दो निकाले but trade ले लिया again but Demon Zonda not leaving anyone behind now it's just Tempest left on the clove can Tempest show his potential through a different role because we saw him on Initiator which was Breach in the last map. So let's see if Tempest can, you know, pull off a different impression for us this time because first impression is not the last impression.
वॉल है वाइस के एंड आई थिंक वो वेट कर रही है कि ये लोग अगर बाहर आएंगे तो
I don't
ये
know what
उसका बाय खराब कर देगी या
Tempest is planning to do here. I mean, he just has a classic right now, so I think he's gonna take the Vandal and
या
just run off. That's exactly what he's probably planning. But they read it right away. Zonda gets him from the back here. Not much of a use Tempest had in this round. So 1-2, pretty similar. Last map की तरह ये भी score बिल्कुल वैसे ही जा रहा है. But is it gonna be? यहाँ से Team Quiet ने पिछले map में बहुत बड़ी lead ले ली थी with a 1-6. You know, so is it gonna be that or is it going to be different this time? Either way, team diversity बहुत pressure है इनके सर पे specifically इस round को इस map को जीतना ही पड़ेगा इनको वरना GG's हो जाएगा यहाँ पर anyways यहाँ पर team quite you know making its way towards the B side here with the spike Sova lurking a bit of a different I think mid top पर हमारे Grimes साहब जो हैं बैठे हुए हैं dark side a bit towards the spawn he could get a good pick here with his Vandal if he wants but he's backed off and
या रेना वाइन चुप गई है
lurk पे हमारे chamber साहब छोड़े हुए हैं and Soa as well chamber you know I mean Sun Blue has been getting quite a lot of good picks you know lately but he could die from Tempest if he doesn't care properly because you know he has an outlaw I have a bad feeling the timing
oh my god
last second for Tempest just moved away like guy why would you do that anyways he's coming back off अब ये Tempest का है round you know quite the round Hold up. Slowly gets the crimes. Slowly he's on Reina by the way. He's playing smoke. Last map and there was Zonda gets one down. Slowly the sides have been Swiss. Slowly, not coming slowly I would say. He just kind of clutched it for his team here. Gets a 3k, you know, down. It seems like slowly is shining a bit more on the duelist role in comparison to the smokes that he was playing in the last map. But let's see how far this goes. It's not the same 1-6 that we saw. So. Well, seems like team diversity is planning to push towards the A because यहाँ पर Vice तो आ रही हैं and there's a huge potential Zonda could either die here. Look, but well, that's not happening. There's both of them backed off, pretty slow coming in from both the teams. यहाँ पर drone aa chuki hai, Rick Grimes ki. That spike is towards the B, so that is for sure. But it's pretty easy to make it entry towards the A with the setup that this Cypher has, Nafe has specifically. It's not hard to enter B. It's
B
not,
side, yeah.
yeah, it's not the best setup you could ask for. Darkseid has an advantage here. No, the orb will be lost. Yeah, this is not bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, damn,
Ah, he's
interesting,
one
interesting.
in seven,
He
yeah.
gets that ding down, and he TPs right at the correct time, and now he just has to use his, the headhunter, I believe, or he has a
Yeah.
shorty right now. So, but Darkseid has backed off. It's good that you back off. I honestly, 7 HP is just really, really bad situation right now for Darkseid. Oh, he dies. He dies in the random spams. So Jet gets slowly
30
down, and
seconds
it's
left.
now just 3 versus 5. It's a flank, and there's no flank actually. There's 2 of them,
Spike planted.
on the heaven here. Bit of a trouble. I think they'll probably save. Because it's really almost impossible to clutch this round because more than half of the team is alive here, so he's just getting those wires pulled up so that anybody who comes close to kill them, to hunt them down, they can just kill them back on. But let's see.
Nice scam.
Scanning ahead.
I don't think so कि वो लोग आएंगे और मारेंगे.
And there we go. Ram going in towards Team Quiet here. Made a bit off by diversity, but there's still a lot of potential from both the teams. So far, both close. Not much of a difference. Just one round advantage for Quiet. So diversity, a lot of hopes are lying on their shoulders. Some of their fans and obviously so. Let's see. Team diversity. Hopefully, they have good plans and good
Track them
strategies planned
down.
out for this. Either way, again they're going for the B execution. The map. Whoa, the Sun Blue almost gets that down. Almost gets it down. वो थोड़ी jump से delay होकर ना shot थोड़ा whiff हो गया, but he could have. Tempest,
nice.
Tempest gets
Yeah.
it, but he instantly gets traded off by his role. By Demon there. Darkseid with the Marshall, I mean, he's good at it, but they're not the best gun right now. Anyways, he backs off. They're on the save except 2 of them. We have look at Slowly. Almost gets Rick Grimes. Almost, barely there. A bit of a damage dealt to him.
Say before.
Yep. And now it all lies. I think it's a pretty obvious round. It's almost impossible to lose this for Team Quiet, but anything could actually potentially happen here. I'm not really sure.
अरे A पे
Because
है, now they have a full
setup
side.
different है. Setup is just the usual, the casual setup, default setup they say. Nobody's even on the side. So the setup was pretty much useless. It was just a sort of
30
a
seconds
info कि यहाँ पे बंदे आ गए हैं, honestly. Nothing much. Zonda hiding in that
Spike planted.
main, the obvious corner. Sova droning from the lane. Nafe is down, and now it all Darkseid saving that little off, the little hope he has, for the next round. But I think it's a good decision if Spencer decides to save this one as well. Just to add up a little bit of gun for his fellow teammate. But yep, buddy.
Last player standing.
White आते रह गए.
There we go. Hopefully he doesn't die. But anyways, successfully saved that orb and probably will buy for someone. There we go.
Using his ult, right?
There's like a
That
couple
works.
ults here coming in from Quiet, and it could be really, really helpful. Specifically
Yeah.
the ult, that close ult. It could they could just bait Clove here, you know, they could just send him out openly, and then you know they have the ult.
Get,
So यहाँ पे
yeah.
थोड़ा push हो रहा है honestly, है ना?
You want to
the
play?
defenders
Let's
are, oh
play.
no, I have a bad feeling about this. 4 peaks, and they're going like bad. You know, yeah, but Tempest decides to use that ult, but nah, Dark Side could get there, but would detect हो जाएंगे. Oh, almost there, barely almost gets detected there. वरना वहाँ पे थोड़ा मसला हो जाता. Team and Tempest is alive. Tempest used his ult, but he dies in that ult. So ये देखो, ये decision for push was just I would say such a bad decision. It costed him, you know, it cost Team
That's
Diversity
it.
all of their players here. So nothing much done. Either way, यहाँ पर consecutive rounds. Oh, damn. Darkstar gets a good, pretty nice pick, solid pick here. Sun Blue, I think is gonna trade it off here. Darkstar को ले जाएंगे यहाँ पर most probably.
Last player standing.
Yeah.
He does it there, and now it's just Nafe left alone. Thinking to save that off, but Zonda, this guy, I need to talk about this again. Zonda is not leaving Nafe alone. I think Nafe को ख्वाब में भी आज ना Zonda आएगा.
मैं तेरे ख्वाबों में आऊंगा.
This guy is really, you know, he is hunting him down into everywhere
Yeah, I
he
agree.
goes. यहाँ पर Zonda होता है Nafe को मारने के लिए. So
Yeah,
no,
they both were playing Sentinel before.
as well. It's
Or,
just the wise taking, it's the wise hunting down
must shore up
Cypher
our
every
defenses.
single map here so far.
Yeah.
So either way, a bit of a competition here for Nafe, I would say. But
Sniper hitter.
well,
Oh, timing.
Zonda gets slowly down as well.
Zonda, रुक जाओ, अच्छा खेलने से रुक जाओ.
It was Sun Blue last one, and now this time it's gonna be Zonda.
Yeah.
Is that it? Zonda
Sentinel is
again.
also playing good.
I'm
nice.
more. He's in a good position, but he doesn't have any guns. You know?
Revealing area.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
And he is
bro,
spotted.
look at Zonda. Look at Zonda. Look at Zonda.
Last player standing.
Okay, listen, hear me out. There's something really incredibly wrong with how Zonda is playing because Nafe के पीछे उसको
got your
hunt करने
backs.
के लिए ना
Just,
Zonda ही आने
you know,
वाला था.
from the
अगर
front.
उसको वो off से
हाँ,
ना मारते
I
ना,
agree, I
तो उसके
agree.
पीछे spike लेकर Zonda साहिब ही आ रहे थे.
I think इनका ना कोई आपस में कुछ beef है.
Damn. Spill the tea in the chat, everybody. Anyways, they could 1-6 था, अब 2-6 है. Pretty similar, you know. यहाँ से
Like,
2-7
Do
हुआ
you
था.
get the deja vu?
ये कहते जो yes, exactly. So it was 1-6, but it's still pretty close. You know, it's quite going similar. Team quiet, you know, just again pretty
I
bad.
think
You know,
I
they just
think
want to end it.
remember इसके 7-1 था कल के मैच में भी, like almost yeah.
Exactly.
और इन्होंने थोड़ा close गए भी थे, like maybe they
हाँ, they
timeout
did
workers है, yeah.
close it up. I think 8 rounds or something. इतना कोई तो close किया था. But let's see if this timeout is going to be any, you know, beneficial for Team Diversity because seems to be going really bad for them. You know, this is the last. They need to win this round specifically. 2 of them still have a bye, but either way, थोड़ा necessary है for them to gain a couple rounds because it's defense. You know, this is defense, by the way. So you need to be winning this, not losing.
I think defense is
roll
kind
for
of
initiative.
easy, maybe.
On this it is definitely easy. I mean we know we play Ascent and stuff. Ascent but defense is like much easier, honestly. That's
Yeah.
what you kind of wait for. Anyways, यहाँ पर drone
Trips देख ली गई हैं, trips का
Dropping
है.
smokes.
good
Yeah.
recon though. The trips are just pretty much useless. Cypher का कोई फायदा नहीं है with the Sova on your team. Jet going in for that aggro push here. Nafe could be down any second. And there we go. I don't know what they're doing, honestly. Some of them are playing really off. Like it just doesn't make any sense how you would even
Spike
play like
planted.
that. It's such a crucial match. Darkstar gets Sun Blue. He's showing him the neon, you know.
Here we go!
It's Donda gets Tempest down.
Last player standing.
Donda gets slowly down as well, and Spencer is
one.
down. The timeout, guys. Nah. Team quiet. They just wanna end it out. They don't want. They wanna sleep. They wanna sleep. So
हमें भी सोना है यार
There.
जल्दी खत्म करो
oh, no. So, in
Just
truth, there are
kidding.
some stuff. There's some
Yeah.
stuff you can't say on this mic,
Just
but.
kidding.
नहीं सही बोल रही है इंशु सही बोल रही है. It's a request, guys. Please end it fast.
मैं तो कहती हूँ
Anyways,
लाइव फाइट में होनी चाहिए एक राउंड प्लीज
Right here.
अगर
Yeah.
ज्यादा वन साइडेड जाए तो प्लीज
सही बात है.
मजा आएगा
भाई वो सिरेनिटी से एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो आप, वो लोग नहीं करते हैं
यार हमारी टीम क्वाइट का कम है यहाँ पे
और टाइम.
क्या?
ओ भाई देखो भाई
यार।
कौन ये क्या आ गए भाई, इनको निकालो यहाँ से.
मैंने आज पीकू नहीं खेल रहा है क्या हो गया टीम क्वाइट इज स्टिल प्लेइंग गुड
और okay, we have some Fiku fans here. Fiku, you will be missed. Anyways, यहाँ पर team kind of making its way towards B. You know, यहाँ पर Sun Blue के जो lurks है ना with the operators, kind of giving me anxiety for them. Slowly, could cross ways with the chamber.
I think oh my
And-
god yeah
And it does, but Sun Blue ka reaction time is just too fast. I think this is we're
he's
seeing
showing us why
a
he chose this agent
exactly. It's reminding me a bit of Kenshiro's play, but
Yeah,
I like
agree.
this one. I like this one
I
better.
love- yeah.
So either way, I mean, beautiful operator. You know, attack पर आप नहीं use करते हो, but still he's doing on a lurk. By the way, you use a phantom or maybe a vandal on a lurk. Who uses
30
operator on a lurk? This guy is insane, honestly. Oh no, Darkstar के साथ timing हुई है. They saw Darkstar there. Darkstar almost even you know turned right on the last moment there and kind of took him down.
One enemy remaining.
Donda, oh my goodness. Good.
Is it 9? Is it 10-2? What's that?
I'm not sure with the way it's going. I mean,
अच्छा
you
खेलते
know,
हैं यार आज अच्छा नहीं
Sahyas-
खेल रहे वो लोग
yeah, Saya's like, you know, roles, you know, so far what we've been seeing him do.
Something
He's
is
been
bit
playing pretty phenomenal. The jet he's been showing has been really fun to watch as well. Demon just right above him, you know, the 11-3 by the way. It's just insane KDAs coming from quiet side here. Comparison to team diversity. So again slowly going for the push, but oh my goodness, Saya with that accurate aim.
Like he's
बिल्कुल
good at
hunt
duelist
कर दिया.
yeah
Very
last time
good.
वो solo खेल रहा था और still
हाँ.
he was at top right
He was playing Soa, but either way he is meant for the duelist because of his crispy aim.
yeah
2-8 यहाँ पर seems like diversity is just slowed down, you know, is starting to lose a bit of a hope, but hopefully there's somebody to give them a, you know, a bit of a speech or something. I mean, kind of seems like their morale is really down. But either way, they know Spencer is there towards the stairs. Now they just have to push. Darksire. What even was that? I'm not sure. I'll just,
what was that stun
he just stunned his teammate and just, you know, just okay. Something happened there. Anyways, maybe it was a mistake. Anyways,
I think-
team heading towards
Right
the
here.
A side here with just Neon,
Scanning
by
ahead.
the way.
Yeah.
Darkside
Deploying
जल्दी से
drone.
rotate तो कर लिया है, but either way it's not going to be helpful. The team has already kind of acquired
30
the whole
seconds left.
site. The Rose puts Darkside back. He has a judge, so he needs to be really close range.
Spike
to,
planted.
Oh, no, wait, okay. That was a bit, that was a bit sus, but okay.
Sorry.
Nafe को इतनी damage दे दी Saya ने, and he dies off through Demon's wall bang here.
One enemy
Rick
remaining.
Grimes gets two. Rick Grimes will be a third one for him, but he dies. Saya gets the third one as well. It's 2-9 so far. It's gonna be 3-9.
Last
honestly.
round in the
I think
half.
it's 10-2 I don't know
10-2 यहाँ से हो नहीं सकता अभी ना, क्योंकि ये last round नहीं है. हाँ ये last round है ना. It's the last
तो
round.
10-2 हो जाएगा ना
Oh हाँ you're right actually.
yeah
It seems like it's going to be probably a 10-2. I agree with you. 9-3 नहीं होगा यहाँ पर. 10-2 होगा most probably. But if that happens, Team Diversity is in a bit of a big trouble. You know, it's such a huge margin right now. 2-9 से quite far. You know, for a comeback, but let's see.
They will play slow. But ये उनको पहले कर लेना चाहिए था.
हाँ ये भी है. Um, it's pretty slow so far. ज़्यादा कोई action नहीं हो रहा यहाँ पर आसपास, but
क्योंकि last time slowly नैना pick देती थी अपनी push करा के.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली वो तो हर
साया
राउंड
को.
ये लोग जो है थोड़ा
Yeah.
पुश कर रहे हैं बी की तरफ, बट इस तरफ
तो
नहीं है. अब लेन पर हमारे डार्क साइड बैठे हुए हैं एंड देन
Spencer
स्पेंसर
है.
एज यूजुअल ऑन द स्टेयर स्पॉट. तो
Oh,
अब
that's
देखते
like
हैं.
अच्छा spot है. Angle अच्छा.
हाँ डार्क साइड जो है यहाँ पर टूवर्ड्स दैट लेन वॉल.
I
डीमन
think
could potentially come off here. You know, maybe a flash or something from Y. Jet going in for that push. Oh,
oh,
it is just a fake. Oh, he dies off from that spam. It's an unfortunate way to go, not going to lie. He faked it, you know, he kind of faked that noise.
yeah.
Just a bit of a confusion for the opponents, but वो उसके खिलाफ ही थोड़ा, you know, off scene हो गया. I kind
30
of give
seconds
Spencer
left.
a moment कि यहाँ पर spam कर दूँ तो शायद कोई मर जाए.
Oh,
And that's exactly what
उन्होंने अभी
happened.
first time को cross किया, right?
हाँ, they have it. And Spencer gets another one. My turn. What a cheat. Here we go. Dark side gets 2 down.
Spike
Spencer gets
down,
the third
B.
one down, and now it's just
The night phase.
10 seconds.
Spencer gets fourth down as well. A beautiful 4K coming in from Spencer. You know, the pick in the beginning.
Switching sides.
On Sahya, you know, specifically with that fake dash and then, you know, kind of giving away his position. That spam led it the downfall of this round, I believe, personally. But either way, 9-3. Not the
quite
best way in the you know, in your defense obviously, and now you're attacking. So let's see if diversity जो है अपने आप को थोड़ा outshine कर सकती हैं attack में, या is it gonna be GG's and Team Void is going to be taking it.
काम अच्छा है. ये लोग भी बिल्कुल टीम क्वाइट की तरह ही खेल रहे हैं almost.
Okay, Sandu
Oh my god.
Spike down B.
good early pick. बहुत crucial pick इन्होंने निकाल ली है by the way, you know. Oh, Dark Sire, beautiful. That was such a good
Subscription
dash.
आपकी आ गई है guys. जो टाइम कर रहे हैं ना subscription
Nah,
खत्म
fair.
हुए.
Gets really grinds. Nah, this is Dark Sire, you know. Everybody kind of pulling this kid down in the chat. This is your answer. You know, this kid is phenomenal. He's got a lot of potential. You know, you shouldn't really be, you know, downgrading any of the team people here. Demon, not going slow. It's very winnable, by the way, you know, for Team Quiet right now.
Last
Is
player
low, Dark Sire
standing.
is low, but Spencer gets zoned down now on the hand of Demon. And Dark
Guys,
Sire finishing
Dark
it
Side
off.
की subscription आपसे आ गई. Tension नहीं लो तुम लोग.
Exactly. I would definitely say, you know, this part is still going to be played for the chat a bit late, but this guy is, you know, really this kid. You know, he's just a teenager, by the way, and a radiant. Yeah,
Is
Dark
it?
Sire. Yeah, he's the youngest radiant, by the way, in Pakistan. You could say, I think. So yes, sometimes your performance could be different in your competitive games because it's a team that you have no much chemistry with. But either way, you know, it's just not a good thing to downgrade.
Last player standing.
Dark Star gets the second one with the sheriff. Can he get over there? Nice. No. Okay, that was a close knife. That was a knife, by the way. Close one. So, either way, Team Diversity pulling it off right now slowly.
लास्ट टाइम पे भी यही हुआ था सनसेट में भी कि ये लोग एग्रो खेल रहे थे तो काफी अच्छा खेल रहे थे और जब ये लोग स्लो पे खेलने आते थे तो they can't really play well.
I love how there's a lot of, you know, speculation about Darkstar being a bad player right now, but he's proven himself right now. 14-10.
Revealing area.
Finally, positive KDA coming in from Diversity's side here. Two of the players, if not all of them, Darkstar, Spencer, both of them having positive KDAs, but seems like a bit of a challenge right now हमारी टीम क्वाइट के लिए क्योंकि डाइवर्सिटी थोड़ा मोमेंटम गेन कर रही है obviously. So अब थोड़ा
I think Sun could get a pick maybe.
हाँ थोड़ा ना संभल कर खेलना पड़ेगा. We have Sun Blue and the lane. I don't know much what this Bucky is gonna do here, but slowly के पास Guardian है.
Maybe कर लेंगे.
There's a chance he could get a pick here, but it's a 150 HP. You can't really get that with a Bucky. Let's see.
I
No,
knew it.
I
knew
what?
it. I knew it. I
Spike
knew it.
down B.
I'm sorry, what? 150 HP to ले ली, but I was not expecting a 2 pick here. I mean,
Yeah.
that is just bad way to, Spencer with like just 48 HP by. I mean, यहाँ पर तो थोड़ा GG's हो गया
30
है
seconds
Diversity
left.
के लिए. They were getting this good amount of rounds, 2 consecutive
I have
rounds.
the
अब यहाँ पर
spices.
इनकी streak टूटने लगी है, but they're heading towards A जहाँ पर Vice ने
Zonda.
setup
Zone's
किया हुआ है.
activated.
Zonda is scary, let me tell you that. Sky is on a
Good hit.
Bulldog.
Diffusion.
Oh, gets one. Spencer
10 seconds
gets
left.
down here. He
Last
gets
player
double
standing.
peek here.
Spike
Nafi
down A.
all alone. Gets 2 down. He could get another one if he wants because he's low. Saya gets Saya down. CJ coming in from Nafi here, but time has already picked.
Fortunately.
5-10.
And
यहाँ पे
plus उनके
finally-
पास buy भी नहीं
I
था.
find
so
them.
उसने
I kill them.
काफी like
Simple as that.
end pick भी ली but लिया.
Well, I mean, Diversity के लिए 5 rounds हैं to bridge the gap here, so I'm not sure if they could deal
Rip and
pressure
tear.
on themselves right now. 5
Once
rifles
restored.
coming in from them finally, it's the last round for them. बाकी थोड़ा बहुत off by आ रहा है from team Quiet as well, but team Quiet has proven themselves to be really efficient with just low guns as well. So not going to be surprised if they actually take this. But Diversity a bit making their way towards the mid, with the spike on Tempest's hand.
Oh, they sword chamber as well.
Let's see, they're kind of approaching the A where we have the Zonda with the setup all the way towards A. So, it seems that they are willing to execute A. हमारे पास ट्री देख रहे हैं हमारे demon साहब, but they're slowly that's coming from the catwalks alongside Nafe. So either slow gets demon down or demon is gonna do a lot of damage there. He's seen demon, slowly is aware of the position of slow.
Storm's activated.
There we go. They know that. Oh no, Zonda did that a little bit of a shot there. They know that he's in the head. They know he's in the head.
He's
Now there
so
we go.
clear.
Nafe gets the wall bang down. Zonda finally he dips and now it's 3 versus 3.
30 seconds left.
Definitely there's Rick Grimes with Judge.
Revealing
So let's put her in. Oh no, Saya gets Spencer down. This is looking
One
bad.
enemy remaining.
No, Rick Grimes. Darksire.
Oh my God.
In the end, Darksire. This just went down. Diversity is losing their any chances of a comeback. Team Quiet is not letting them go this time. 5-11.
Fight के पास like half buy था, judge वगैरह थी, and still they somehow managed to get that round. क्या लगता है सब चीजें? Edwin बताया.
I have no idea actually, but oh god, I think it's probably GG's.
Because
for
they don't
Team
have
Quiet.
buy right now.
बाय नहीं है ये राउंड तो
Yeah,
एक तरह से
yeah.
कंफर्म
Yeah, yeah.
डायरेक्शन के लिए ही है एज हर
Yep.
क्वाइट का ही कंफर्म राउंड है ये so that would make it 5-12. So this bad scene right now, such a margin for
Right now.
low margin for a comeback, so chances are reduced. Saria here could take them down with an outlaw because they have broken shields as well. Darkstar making his way towards Saya's outlaw. He could potentially die here. Saya, oh there you go. He's seen Neon. He's oh no.
Oh,
Sun Blue finishes the job here. Darkseid is down. And you know, when the rune is down, there we go. Zonda takes down, hunts down
Thorns
Nafe
are
as
thorns
usual.
activated.
And pretty much GG's right now. And the
I
whiff
agree.
coming in from Tempest here. Demon taking down. Slowly goes for that one big.
Last player
Goes
standing.
for that second but fails. There's Zonda taking him down, and
It's
now it's
2v1.
just Spencer with um against Rick
Uh-uh.
Grimes here. Almost
Oh,
Spencer
nice
dies off
dart.
from that
Shock dart बहुत अच्छा
shock
था.
dart dealt इतनी ज़्यादा damage to him कि अब पीछे से Zonda ने उसको
Match
निकाल दिया.
point.
Now it's just 5-12. Last buy हमारी team diversity का, and then it's going to be, you know, this decider round for a team.
Now we
Guys,
wait.
उनके
So
कंट्रोलर क्या खेल रहा है उनका कंट्रोलर लाइक उनकी पूरी
Rip
टीम
and
बहुत
tear.
अच्छा खेल रही है.
Rip and tear.
exactly, it's just beautifully uh, being played by Team
15
Quiet
9
so
15
far.
12 13
Exactly.
7.
I love this part.
Damn.
And well, 5-12, I mean, it's pretty much over
The
now.
fun begins.
Room
Yeah.
for a comeback because that is
Like
obviously very
either
dominant.
6:30 in 6:30 the previous one.
Getting a touchdown country. But Sanju still somehow what is this guy doing?
Last player standing.
Goes
Like
for the
spike
down.
it's towards
One
the
enemy
pretty
remaining.
wonderful. Lonza takes him down and Demon
Defenders
taking
win.
Wow, player.
Diversity
so good.
is has fallen down. Everybody, congratulations.
Trust me.
Huh. Congratulations to Team Quiet here for
Very
making,
good.
you know, securing their
Correct.
spots for the final that will be held against
Yeah.
Serenity. But either way, I mean, I, I
Look at
just
the scoreboard. Like,
I want to point out some stuff. You know, Team Quiet has been playing phenomenally well. But if we look at some of the comments from our chat, you know, downgrading our diversity players, specifically, I
it's
would
just,
say the Neon, the Dark Sire here. You know, this kid is right now, you could see he's on top of that leaderboard, you know, just alongside Sahya. So he has given his best, you know, you can't
yeah,
really say much to him here. He's
yeah.
proven himself, but you know, it's a team game. You can't do
Like,
everything and everything. And look
कभी
at
कभी
the
लक नहीं
others.
होता या कभी कभी
Exactly.
आप बहुत अनलकी हो जाते हो.
And look at, you know, this it was a nice try once again, just like the last map. The last map was 6-13, by the way, so it's pretty
Yeah,
close, but unfortunately just did not work out. But it's fine, actually, it's fine, you know. Let's see if Team Diversity can make a comeback from down from the lowers
yeah,
maybe.
lower bracket.
But either way, this is it from our side. Actually, I will be, you know, seeing
It's
you guys
signing
tomorrow.
out. Yeah.
Yes, we are signing out for now. Allah Hafiz, everybody.